Larry Lee Trimble did 3 tours in Vietnam, first with the 101st Airborne in 1965, second with MACV-SOG, and third tour Larry was training Cambodians. This film is about Larry's military life, especially his time with the Military Assistance Command Vietnam Studies and Observations Group MACV-SOG, which was a highly classified, multi-service United States Special Operations Unit, which conducted covert unconventional warfare operations prior to and during the Vietnam War. Larry was present at FOB 4 on August 23, 1968, and was positioned on Marble Mountain overwatch position next to FOB 4 Da Nang. That night 16 Special Forces men were killed by a large sapper element. Many more would have been lost if not for the courageous action that Larry Trimble displayed. To see the full interview regarding August 23, 1968, please go to my YouTube channel at SpecialOpsGP.
It's a little hot out there, so I just got a Tiger beer. It's our favorite beer while we're in Vietnam. It's between maybe a Coors and a Budweiser, but it's very refreshing. Cheers. Yeah, it might look a little ragged because we've been nonstop in. So yeah, we did a lot this trip, and I would like everyone to just watch our all over episodes. Tell us what you think. Give us a like. Share it. We're always trying to make new videos, so any donations would be great. It all goes to me going around the country, interviewing SOG personnel like Larry and so many others I interview. And yeah, again, thank you for watching, thank you for your support, and these are going to be epic videos in this.
FOB 1 was located southeast of Hue and just north of Phu Bai. The overall area was referred as the Phu Bai rice paddies, spreading to the east towards the sea. They were used by the Viet Cong to use as surveillance to watch the camp. The village to the north just beyond the minefield was Phu Long. It had a small restaurant where baluk, the dead chicken and egg, could be purchased for newly assigned Americans who would show their bravery. SOG needed a permanent base camp in the northern part of South Vietnam. This camp would allow SOG teams easy access to North Vietnam, the shining brass targets in Laos, and the demilitarized zone, DMZ. The location for the SOG camp was selected at an existing Vietnamese military compound at Phu Bai, outside the wire on the northwesternmost end. Phu Bai was assigned to 4 missions which included prairie fire, reconnaissance of the Ho Chi Minh Trail in Laos, nickel steel, recon operations in the western portion of the demilitarized zone, DMZ, Muscle Shoals, the placement of sensors equipment in the western end and south of the DMZ. SOG sensor operations in Laos were codenamed Igloo White. Downed pilot rescue in North Vietnam. From Da Nang, Phu Bai is approximately 1 hour and 35-minute drive. The Hai Van Pass, known as the Ocean Cloud Pass, is an approximately 13 miles long mountain pass on National Route 1 in Vietnam. It traverses a spur of the larger Annamite Range that juts into the East Sea, known as the South China Sea in English, on the border of Anang and Duy Thien Hue Province, near Bac Ma National Park. Its name refers to the mists that rise from the sea, reducing visibility. Historically, the pass was a physical division between the kingdoms of Champa and Dai Viet. The twisting road on the pass has long been a challenge for drivers traveling between the cities of Hue and Da Nang. Since the completion of Hai Van Tunnel, traffic flow and safety have improved.
Before the go here,
So was French first?
Huh?
French first?
French.
The French. French. This was French?
French bunker inside.
Okay.
And American bunker here.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
French bunker, American bunker. That's too cool. Okay, thank you.
Photo here. Photo, sir.
Okay. All right, thank you. Okay, thank you.
Photo here. Photo lang ko ba bây lang ko.
Thank you.
Photo here.
All right, thanks. All right, thank you.
Photo here.
What are you guys doing? What are you doing? What are you guys doing? Oh, look at you. Oh. Cute. Ooh, sketch. There we're here at Hai Van Pass. We're going to Phu Bai. You've been to Phu Bai from CCN. You flew on the King Bee. Can you tell us about that experience?
Yeah. You mean coming over the Tours Reach here?
Yeah.
Yeah. We didn't get a shot at much coming over this. I've only been across this thing 2 times to Phu Bai. And I think they knew exactly where the pillboxes or whatever that's hiding in are getting a clear shot from. But it is coming back to grunting that them King Bees come up, you know, the H-34s.
So what'd you think of the 34s?
I loved them. They was a workhorse for sure. And whenever you was inserted a lot better than with the slicks.
So there was a pilot, co-pilot, and the door gunner, correct?
Most of the time you'd have all 3 of them, yeah.
And they didn't use a M60, but they used a 30 cal.
You know what? I don't remember.
I'm pretty sure those guys used 30
But
cals.
I would think it was, but I don't remember, Bruce.
And how was the flight from CCN to Phu Bai? Did the helicopter have to slowly go over this mountain?
Yeah, they had to grunt and groan to climb it, and then just kind of coasted down like he was on the road. But pretty cool.
And Phu Bai had their own LZ, as far as the launch.
Yes, right across the highway.
Okay.
There was a little landing area.
And what'd you think of Phu Bai?
I wasn't in town much. I was just out there at the camp, you know, getting ready, you know, to go into isolation on target. Local went in town, or in country. I remember that one.
Did you ever go to the Phu Bai nightclub?
No. It was very seldom that got into town.
Well, no, they had one on base. Did you ever go to the bar on base in the camp of Phu Bai? FOB1 had their own club.
Yeah.
You know, they got that pretty famous pictures of it says FOB1, and I forget the name of the club. All the clubs have their different names, and I forget what at FOB what they name of the club.
You know,
was.
most of the time I just recall them saying, "Let's go over to the club and have a beer."
Okay.
You know, never called them, but you're right. I think that they did have names.
Yeah, I think some names were named after people.
Yeah.
And I think I have a lot of them on my website as far as the names of the clubs and bars. And yeah.
I know some of the guys started using down there, went over Ricardo and Davis got killed.
And what do they call that club?
I think they just call it Rico.
Rico? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So here's the pass. We're coming back. We're going downward. We just made it to the summit where they had a French and American fort, pill bunkers, which you will be seeing in the film. And there's the, is that the China Sea?
Dangerous operations continued, casualties mounted, and not enough Special Forces volunteers could be found fast enough to fill the empty positions on the recon teams. Men were sought from other Army recon units in Vietnam. Volunteers included men from the 173rd Airborne. All who dared were welcome to try their luck at Phu Bai. Changes became a way of life to the men who conducted recon operations. They became well suited to flexibility and improvised diversions. By late summer, the camps at Kon Tum and Phu Bai assumed the old launch designations. Forward Operations Base, FOB. Phu Bai was designated as FOB-1 and Kon Tum FOB-2. In August 1967, the recon teams increased in numbers from 5 to 7 teams at Phu Bai.
Okay, we're at Phu Bai, and this is the airport. Highway 1, the north of this airstrip. We're looking for FOB1 in Phu Bai. All indications is probably somewhere around here. And what we have here is a bunker. Might be a good indicator that it was here. Everyone was letting us know that it was north of the last part of the runway and on Highway 1. We are not 100% sure this is it, but there's a good possibility this is where FOB1 was. So across the you would have the Marvin base. Camp Eagle would be over there, 101st Airborne. Where the airport is.
I don't remember.
What do you think, Larry?
We shot on this side. I know, just to make sure the weapons were working.
You think this might be where it was?
You know what?
Sorry to tell. Yeah.
I would. The only thing I can say is I feel like this could be it.
Yeah. So last
It's
conversation.
so different from over here. It looked like a part of the area. It looks like short part of the project. And then over here is where the FOB was. I just remember it being just like this. Not quite like this, but like this and going back, you know, in a circle. Headquarters was back in a little bit on the right hand side here. You're walking in the gate. I remember that part. And they put us in, my team, in some bunkers, or bunks over here on this side, you know, of the road. But you know, it's just been too long. So I get a feeling.
So my last conversation with Bob Donahue, he said, just go to the north end, the last part of the runway, which is the north end, and it was right there to the right of it, or left of it, going north. So all indications, this might be it.
I got a feeling it very well could be. I'm gonna walk down a little bit.
Well, we got a bunker, so.
Look here at this whole stop, for instance. What's that taking?
1997. That's what it says.
What's this? You know what this says?
I don't know. My gut feeling says it's here.
I do too. I have feelings that it is.
What are you looking for?
This would play up and be I would say yes, but it's impossible to know.
For sure, yeah.
Yeah. If there's such a thing as feelings, I feel it was
Yeah.
here. It had to be right close.
And someone said there was Arvin outpost over here somewhere.
Oh, I don't remember that.
That's when they first built FOB 1. They built it near Arvin. What I was reading up on it, built it near Arvin base. And of course, they had 101st Camp Eagle would occupy that air base there.
Yeah.
But there's enough space here to have an FOB.
Yes, there is.
And
It was narrow, you know,
Yeah.
more like a driveway going in, but wider. But just going back. I would say this is a very good chance that this was FOB1.
Sacred soil.
Sacred soil.
SOG minute.
Yeah.
FOB 1. I'd like to know what that says.
This, you want me to use my translator?
Okay. Bruce Christensen here from the History of MACV-SOG, www.sogsite.com. Here we are in Da Nang, Marble Mountain, and what we're doing here today is filming, starting to rain, yeah, very nice, filming Larry and Sean's return to Marble Mountain here. This journey started a couple years ago. I was pestering Larry to come to Vietnam, return to Vietnam type of trip, and finally Larry agreed, which is great. At that point in time, then we had to look for sponsors to assist Larry coming to Vietnam with a 2-week trip, and it is coming up. Yeah. And so glad it's waterproof. So we're going to go around. Again, I introduced myself, so we have Marianne. Go ahead, Marianne.
Hi, I'm Marianne.
I am Larry Trimble. I'm very fortunate to come up here and back on Marble Mountain after 5 years.
I am a son of the Idaho.
I'm Hayden. I'm one of the programmers or encoders at Savage Game Design.
And also Hayden is our main drone photographer here. Does some excellent work. If you want to see some mad flying skills, watch his drones. Footage.
Good. And I'm Rob Graham from Team Savage Game Design, supporting Team Gambler, Team Idaho, Team Rattler, Team Asp. and we're here today, and it's been a really emotional time for us all, and sharing some stories, a lot of brotherly love between you guys, and just really happy to be here. So.
Yeah, and again, I want to thank Rob, Graham, and Savage Games for sponsoring Larry to come to Vietnam, and it's very generous of your company to do this, and you as well.
It's a team effort, Bruce. So it's our team to your team.
Yeah, and I'd like to thank all of you for being here with great occasion, not only here in Da Nang, but in Vietnam. We're here at Sun City, Da Nang. We have Hayden, aka Crash, with us. Hayden's been on Team Gambler with us this entire trip in Da Nang. He's been flying our drones footage. A remarkable job. But Hayden's going to talk a little bit about his company. Go ahead, Hayden.
So our company's called Wild Peak. We're an apparel brand. We focus primarily on premium t-shirts, hoodies, most things you can think of, outdoors gear. And we're based in New Zealand, but a lot of our gear is sent from America or Germany, depending. And
so how can people find your gear?
so you can find us on www.wildpeak.com or through our social media, which is Wild Peak. And there'll be links for all our gear through there.
And where's it shipped from?
Sorry?
Where's it shipped out of?
So the male gear is shipped from USA and the women's t-shirts are shipped from Germany.
And what other lines, type of clothing do you sell?
We sell wet weather gear, and we're looking at increasing our range fairly soon as conditions allow.
Any hats?
So, yeah, we've got a lot of headgear and beanies.
And how's business?
It's growing. Every week it's growing, so it's
That's sweet.
nice to see.
Do you have any other companies that you're working with, or do?
We try to do our best to support a couple of charities, mostly Blue Dragon, which is based here in Vietnam, which fights against human trafficking and slavery, and the other one we try to help is Trees That Count, which is New Zealand based, which is focused primarily on restoration of native forests.
Oh, sweet. Well, thank you for everything you're doing, Hayden. I really appreciate it. Thank you for the time to talk to the audience.
Good, it's a pleasure.
Okay, here we're coming down from Sun City, Da Nang. Beautiful day. We had a great time up here, going through the clouds on our way down in the longest cable car in the world. But we have Rob Graham. Rob Graham is with Savage Games, and we'd like to find out how this whole Savage Game process started and what is going on today.
Well, cheers, Bruce and Team Gambler today. Been fantastic up here on the hill, on the mountain, really, in the fog. I suppose Savage started out, a bunch of us interested in Vietnam War and in telling a true story of the men in combat, both sides. A lot of it gets misrepresented in Hollywood and in things, you know, that you can't read about and stuff in the media. So we wanted to do a proper job, and we formed the team. General Bowray got on board, Tilt Meyer got on board, and then we built a video game, mostly volunteers. We all get paid at the end, so we worked for 3 years without any pay, just financing it ourselves. And in the end, the team put in something like $2.4 million of time. And so far, the game has sold 315,000 copies worldwide. Made about $6 million. We're almost in profit because obviously our retailer and distributor get a fair chunk of the profit themselves. Just the way the game industry works. We've got big plans for our next title, and we're hoping to make like 100 million in sales worldwide, and we'll end up in a lot of profit. And we put profit back into the Special Operations Association. I've just got to clear my ears. Good, I can hear again. I had my ears cleaned in Da Nang yesterday with Clash. Vietnamese ear cleaning is really good. So yeah, we have a long-term mission. We want to work on a SOG graphic novels, a SOG TV show, SOG documentary, mostly complete at the moment. It should be complete this year. And then we have interest in setting up an online virtual museum using a lot of our 3D models and the documentary content that we've been recording. The Special Operations Association allows us to record at the reunion every year. So far we've recorded about 40 hours of interviews with some really amazing guys who did quite amazing things. Aviators, A1, Skyraider pilots, Huey pilots, crew chiefs, Cobra pilots, and of course SOG Recon guys, Hatchet Force guys, Mike Force guys, and some a real treasure trove of history. We want to bring all that out and help change the way the war is viewed. And being able to be here with Swan Vu here today, who was with Recon Team Idaho. He was working on the same team as my boss, Ken Boe. I call him boss, because I own the studio, but he owns me. But we're a one-team mission, one team. The whole team here today, my team back at home, and all the teams who play the game together and play as MACV-SOG guys doing recon together. There's nothing in the world that beats being in a kick-ass team. It's not about the person that you are, it's all about the team, and that's basically our motto. So it's been really wonderful to be here with the team this week, and I'm really grateful for the opportunity from Bruce especially, and for Larry for inviting me.
Thank you. Appreciate it.